I'm going to go through the example we did in class today where I took the pizza preference data set, and I'm going to use the pivot chart function so that we can go ahead and get our frequencies and also a quick bar chart. So what I'm going to do is highlight my data, and then I'll go to Insert, and at Pivot Table I'm going to pull down the preferences. I have Pivot Table, which I posted another screen capture for you, but we're going to do Pivot Chart. So click on that. It automatically selects your data, and you can see it gets your range there. And the default is to put it in a new worksheet. That's what I want to do, so I'll say OK. Now in here, I've got my field, the preference, where it listed the names of the pizza places. That's the only data I had here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag and drop it. So I'm going to grab preference, click on that, pull it down into axis field, because I'm going to want it on my x-axis, so I could see how many people like Little Caesars and so forth. So I pull that down here, and now you can see it's created my row labels, Bruno's, Domino's, etc. Now I need it to go ahead and count up the frequencies. So over here where it says sum values, that's where I'm going to pull that same variable. I'm taking preference down to here, and the default is it's going to give it to me as the count. Now I could do something else. I could say with my value field settings, I could have the sum, I could have the average, I could have lots of things. I'm going to cancel that. The default was the count, and that's what I want. And so if I look over here, you can see that it's now gotten my frequencies for me, and if I close that, you can see it went ahead and gave me my my bar chart with all my frequencies. So it's a bar chart because these are categories, not numerical, and they don't touch. Now that gets us to a straightforward bar chart. One other thing we could do, I don't think I did this in class, if I right-click over here on Count of Preference, I could go ahead and again summarize. I could get the sum, average. Average wouldn't make sense because this is categorical data. But I could say Show Values As. And right now it's no calculation, so it's just the count. But if I wanted to do the percent of the grand total, if I just click there, it's going to divide all those frequencies by the 50 observations, and now it'll get me as a percent distribution.